TaxAct knows taxes can be confusing, so we've got experts, live human experts, to talk to if you get stuck. Or if you just, not sure the breeze about to touch. Good morning, Mahila. Today we have I Am Freaky Fast. This is Turf Paradise. Our night, Wednesday, January 22nd, 2025. Data provided by LVDC. This is race 8. I Am Freaky Fast. And what this is, the Flash connection in the JLA, Justice League of America, TV series. And they had America in the title, if you notice that. And in the series, it was set in the future, which is cool too for America. And it was Hong Kong based. Everything in the show is Hong Kong based. And what they did was they had Flash, who could make a tornado. And he could also do detective work with Batman. And they dive into that a little bit, but they reverse it in the film Batman vs. Superman, that series that spun off with Ben Affleck. And they reverse it where Flash is like a oracle type. And we put this in writing with the Ryan Lochte writings of his Florida college. And too little, too late. My parents guided me like a type of Skynet drone system with the satellites via the MapQuest, and I went to the swim meet that was in LA, and this was after I met with Karsh Kale Marone, and I took Ryan Kauth back to Quail Meadow from there, and we talked on the way back, and that's what that was. So John Dunbar. On the way to Lexington from the airport, there's this school called Dunbar. They were featured and got national attention for their cheerleaders. And it is the last school of the frontier system of Clay's Mill and LTMS or Beaumont and then Dunbar, which is people from the past, deep in the past, show up in the future, and they are as the Malachi. Now, powerized, okay? You'll see this where we have this power symbology going on, where everything is power-based. Okay, so you're looking at batteries. The battery plant just caught fire from the LA fires, and that was originally meant for the Amazon, but it got switched to the LA area. And this is from the Tophet of Isaiah 28, Isaiah 30, and Ezekiel 13. B minor. This is the Kendrick Lamar talking about the kids again. Okay? And he's in a song where he sounds like a goat or a lamb. And he's in a song where he says Kumbaya. And he's in a song where he does an America shout out. Okay? And med impact. There's things going on with the pharmaceutical companies that are switching around. If they expect a pandemic, they're going to be switching around and doing things. But also, they will do that if there's no pandemic, because they have to allocate all of their who they're providing to based off of what the president's system is. If it is a mirror system, which is a Y base from the Arab lands, okay, which is the checking of the room of the legend's brother in the film American Sniper. If they do that, that affects everything. And it affects the people that are on the streets, okay?
You have to care about these things if you're a watchman. And I know that the black race mixed King of the Jungle tech system from Terminator 3 is deeply involved in this because of his past. And he has good information on this. Now, sensical. Sensical means, are you making sense? Is what you're saying making sense? Is it sense now? It's not this fake news talking in circles. It actually makes sense now. Okay, this is what I'm hoping, and I hope that's what it means. Dialed in to win. Okay, so that's along the same lines that you're dialed in, you're focused, you're not talking in circles, making no sense. It makes sense. Jin Tong. People scared about China. Who they should really be afraid of is India. India invested in their military and are fighting Pakistan, who is a great military power through covert means. And China has numbers, but they aren't really the threat. Okay? And I know that Michael S. commented on this, but at this time right now, they are not scary. People are afraid of them because of their name, Hook in A, right? But that it does not mean that their military is the best. It just does not mean that. And yes, they've made shocking improvements in their home life. And they had the Uyghur conspiracy, which lasted a while. And they had Netflix going on, these shows where they scare people. And they won an Oscar for a movie, Everything All at Once, right? I have not seen any of that material, but I know that that does not reflect what China is doing. Okay? They are not a fear factor to be afraid of. India is improving. Russia, when they're strong, okay, they have good militaries. China, they're leveling up right now. Okay, that's all it is. Um, Run Rudolph is talking about the Santa Claus. Okay, we got past Christmas this year. It was a big build up for the holidays this year. It was like it was the most ever, the biggest Christmas of all time. Get the most presents you can and run away and never return to Scar's land. We got past it. So we're moving right along. We are marching and moving right along. And if you missed it, you missed it. Okay, so Patrick Scales, long snapper, Chicago Bears, Utah State, Weber High School, Pleasant View, signed Ravens, 27 July 2011. Verse, Zachary, Robert, Diazzi, 25 May, long snapper, NY Giants, two-time Super Bowl champion, versus Patriots, 2008, 2012. Just know that this here and this reality.